little holiday DIY for you guys. It's not just a Christmas, end of the year holiday. You can obviously make these any time of year and give them out for birthdays and anniversaries and any special occasions that you're celebrating. But before we get into the tutorial, I want to tell you about today's video sponsor, and that is Fab Fit Fun. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this company before, but basically it's a subscription, a seasonal subscription that you sign up for, and they ship you 8 full-size products 4 times a year. You're able to customize some of the items that will be shipped to you. Some of them are picked by a team of curators. Like for me, I don't drink alcohol, so anything that has like wine glasses or anything like that, I'm not into, but I can sub that out for like these super cute tea mugs. It is an incredible way for you to find and discover new products and new companies that you've never heard of before. Each season's box corresponds to a different charity each time. So far, they've donated like more than $1 million. It's an incredible effort that they're doing. And the last thing I want to mention about it is they are committed to sustainability. The box is made from 100% recyclable materials, and then of course you can recycle it again. Each box has like a theme, and this one was shimmer and spice and everything nice. It's very holiday, very sparkly. And in the little notes that they sent about it, it was the idea of shimmering no matter where you are, whether you're at home being cozy, shimmering in self-care, or whether you're dolled up going out, or dolled up going to a Zoom meeting and really presenting your outer self as a version of shimmer. And I love that concept so much. All right, now let's take a look at everything that came in my box. So good, you guys. First up, I got these super cute Lily Pulitzer mugs, super cute print, and then the little gold details with the gold handles. They really are super, super cute. Then I got a eyeshadow palette. You guys might have noticed it because I have been wearing it non-stop. It is the Laura Geller Cinnamon and Spice eyeshadow palette, and it really is so, so beautiful no matter your skin tone. There's lots of nudes, lots of mattes and shimmers, and it's really fun way to kind of like change up your makeup routine without it being super, super dramatic for the holidays. All right, next up, I got the Daily Concepts Daily Facial Dry Brush. Now, this is a little tool that you use on a clean face, dry, outside the shower. I don't know a lot about dermatology, but I can tell that it's gonna bring a lot of those blood vessels back to life. I mean, I haven't been to get a facial in years, do my best at home, but I think this will help like get everything going and, you know, remind my face that the skin is an organ and that it needs to be fed too. I also got a liquid eyeliner from Aesthetica, black eyeliner. Can never have too many of those. I also got these Botanique Beauty Guardian Angel Revitalizing Eye Gels. You know, those little sticky things you see people putting under their eyes. Again, staying home, self-care Saturday, whatever it is, and make you feel nice and relaxed. And then I also got a Below the Belt little like wallet. It's a crocodile red faux, obviously, and you just put your little cards in there. A great way to just grab a little something, throw it in the back of your jeans pocket, your ID, your debit card, you're good to go. Okay, and these last 2 things I have been living in. I'm not even kidding. I've worn them every single day, and they are fantastic. So they are these cute little knitted socks that have fleece on the inside, yes. Cute little tassels, and then they also have like the non-slip things on the bottom. When you wake up in the morning and your little toesies are so cold, you put these on and they warm up super comfortable. You can walk around without worrying about slipping and falling. And then I also got this robe, this like plush, I'm pretty sure it's made from Minky, that's how soft it is. But it comes from Summer and Rose. It has a hood to it. It has these really deep pockets on the front. You can carry around your cell phone. And then it also has a handy little hook. The value is incredible. If you added up all the products that I got this time, it would equal more than $200, but you can get the winter FabFitFun box for less than 50 bucks. You guys go check out FabFitFun. There are so many ways for you to kind of use a subscription like this. Obviously, you can just keep them all for yourself. I mean, that's great too. You could get a box and then divvy up the full-size products that you get. So you'd be able to give 8 gifts for less than 50 bucks, which is, you know, a really, really great deal. Or obviously you can gift the entire subscription. I am a huge fan of gifts that keep coming throughout the year. Go check out FabFitFun. Link and code are in the description box. But now we are going to learn to make a cute little DIY card that you can send along with any of your gifts, including the FabFitFun box. Okay, I am so excited to show you guys these little cards. Here's a little prototype of one I made with a fabric Christmas tree. And then on the back is the paper where you can write your little message to whomever you're sending these cards to. I am using my Cricut Maker for this. The Cricut is what allowed me to cut out all of these sort of intricate shapes so beautifully, but do not feel like you have to have a maker in order to do this. You could easily cut out a star or even a bell shape. You can print one out from the internet and use that as a template. So don't let not having a Cricut keep you from making this, because they are so, so, so cute. Okay, so first things first, obviously you cut out your materials. And again, since I'm using my Cricut Maker, I'm going to show you kind of what that process was like. But basically you cut out these rectangles of this felt. And the felt came from the craft store, but it's not the flimsy felt. This is like serious, stiff felt. I'm not really sure like what the difference is in terms of what it's called. But I got one in red and one in green. And so that, yeah, I had the machine cut out rectangles, and I'll have all the dimensions of all of this stuff in the description box for you guys as well. So if you want to make them the exact size as mine, you can check there. And then you need to cut out your fabric shapes. All of mine are for like a holiday card, but if you're doing a birthday, you could do a candle or a whole series of candles. If you're doing an anniversary, you could do a ring, all kinds. You guys know, you guys are creative enough. You can figure this out. So yeah, I had my Cricut cut out a couple ornaments, a bell, and a Christmas tree. All of these are available in Design Space for free. I will also in the description box have a link to the Design Space file that has all of this. So if you are using your Cricut, that'll be there for you as well. And then the last thing you need is some cardstock. I had the Cricut do a really cute scalloped edge. Again, obviously, if you're not using the Cricut, just get pinking shears and they will do the cute little zigzag for you. But you need to make sure the cardstock is just a little bit smaller than the felt itself. So the first step was I took my fabric little pieces and I sprayed this repositional tacky spray to the back of all the pieces. And this just allows me to kind of, first of all, put it down, but also move it if it's not perfectly centered. And it kind of just gives it a little bit of tackiness so that it sticks to the felt really well. So when we're at our sewing machine, it's not trying to shift around at all. So once that's there, you're going to take it over to your sewing machine. I have a couple of different options for you there as well. First of all, you can do a just small stitch, edge stitch all the way around. Again, it does not have to be perfect. And in a way, I feel like the least perfect it is, the more kind of homemade vibe it gives, and they'll know that you made this. And I think that's a good thing, you know? So I just had my machine set to a straight stitch, 2.5 stitch length, and I just, you know, very slowly, very slowly went all around the edges here and even went around where the little ornaments are. And then for the bell here, I just put it on a zigzag stitch. I have a 7.0 stitch width. I like that really big stitch width. And then my stitch length is 0.9. Again, that's just how far or close these stitches are together. You could make that even smaller if you wanted more of an authentic kind of look. And for what it's worth, I just want to point out that if you were to put paper on this side, and then do the zigzag stitch, rip the paper off of here, and then you'd have something like this, which I also think is just as beautiful. Okay, but once you get your fabric sewn on to the felt, next we are going to apply our card. So again, a couple of options here. This is really the reason why I use the Cricut Maker, because you can set it to draw. You can write out a message. I wrote a card to Santa. And it will write all of this for you, so you don't have to worry about having beautiful handwriting. If this is something you're going to use to display somewhere more as artwork, you might want to consider that as well. Otherwise, you just want to take the cardstock, you want to write whatever your message is, and then put it, where's the one that's not finished? Then place it on the back side of your card like this. I did not glue this down. I didn't add any tacky spray. You obviously could. I didn't. I just kind of held it in place and then stitched a straight stitch with a 5.0 stitch length all the way around. Depending on if you've got the scallop edge or whatever, you could do the zigzag treatment again. You could get real creative with how you wanted to attach the actual card portion to the felt. And one more thing I wanted to point out, because it is super cool, I think. Can you tell, maybe a little bit better on this one, can you tell how the thread color is changing as it goes around? That's because I used this really, really cool thread that I just found. It's from Coats & Clark. It's some of their dual duty polyester thread, you know, nothing really exceptional, but the color, the thread is dyed in a kind of like an ombre, like some parts are darker and then it goes lighter and then darker and then lighter. And when you're creating like a zigzag stitch or something, here, this was my test, you can see really well how it goes from dark to light. So I thought that that was a fun, this was a fun application for that type of thread. And if you can, grab some of that, because I think it adds just a really extra special touch. What else? That's really it. These cards come together really, really quickly. You can get some envelopes like this. They're very inexpensive, and as you can see, your card just gets slipped right in and gets shipped off. And you can even have your Cricut Maker write out the addresses if you wanted to do that as well. Add some washi tape to the back, or a little gold sticker would be super, super cute. You could really just go all out on these really, really cute cards. So I hope you guys really like this tutorial, and will consider making some of them for your friends and family this year. Do not forget about the description box. There's so much information there. Dimensions on all of this, the Cricut design file, and the link and coupon code for FabFitFun. So head to the description box, find everything you need there. If you end up making these cards and posting them to the internet, please tag me. I love seeing whenever you guys make things from my tutorials. But that is going to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Bye.